Hey, it's Kevin DeWitt here and welcome to the pasthisprime YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel and you're interested in relaxed, casual gaming for an older generation, then please subscribe to my channel. Like the video and click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Alright, welcome back to Planet Zoo. So in this video, I'm going to show you just a quick bit of a tour around my zoo as it stands right now. There is tons of work to do and I'm still learning things about it. It's very rough around the edges, a lot of this, building it as I go. And I have been watching some other tutorials around the place, but I haven't really taken too much from anybody, so I could have done this, I guess, a lot better if I had have taken advice from lots of people and other tutorials, but I guess I wanted to learn the basics and then sort of wing it and just do things my way, I guess, as much as that's bad, but I do have ideas of what I would like to do. I'd like to use some concepts, not necessarily concepts from other people, but take concepts of things around the world. So I am going to experiment at some time in trying to, if I find a building or something interesting that I think would look really good in the zoo, I'm going to attempt to possibly build it and see how we go with that. But at the moment, I'm just having fun with trying a few things out myself, getting a few ideas down and seeing what works and what doesn't work. So when I started this, I started very basic with just paths and creating this center point here with a little middle section around there. What I really wanted to do was get this sort of, I guess what I'm calling a safari style setup, where I sort of created this figure 8 style shape and a big bridge over it. I've got an idea of what I want to change here as well. I'd like to do something in a moment that we might have a look at. And in this one here, you know, my ultimate goal would be to have things like lions and all the great stuff, but you know, they're extremely expensive and very hard to get. So I started off with some of these types that can share a habitat and actually get an interspecies bonus. As you'll see here, I'm at 60% because I've got a few variances in here. We've got zebras, we've got warthogs, and we've got buffaloes. Now that was my main goal, and obviously I wanted to have another one over here. You'll see there's actually, the separation is under the barrier here. This could have been one very large area, but some of the animals were just not quite compatible with each other, so I decided to split it up and have two different sections instead. We've still got plenty of room that we could create more massive stuff going forward with rides and whatever else we can get our hands on. So if we go to our entrance here, basically I got a big path. I've put in 4 ATMs. People seem to like using these to a point, and it's not a free service. I do charge 50 cents and I have it synchronized so that if I ever change the price, it'll change the price on all the ATMs. So I'm not charging a ridiculous fee. I just like to charge a little minimal fee that just keeps the upkeep going, pays for that. Putting bins around, but we do have a warning of high amounts of litter, so either I need to get a lot more bins or I need to get more caretakers. I wanted to be able to rake in some money, so obviously as shops became available, I plonked them in, and I'd heard that souvenir shops were very popular, so we have a few souvenirs here. We've got our loony balloons. We've got this Just a Memento. And I've just used the building categories. I could have put plain down, and probably in hindsight I should have, until I could get the time to build my own. But I can remove these and dismantle it and do it again. You can see there's a bit of rubbish on the ground there. On this side, we have an information booth, which is closed at the moment for some reason. And we've got some hats, fantastic. I've got some education boards scattered around. As people are walking, they can read it. We've got some more bins. I will put more bins down in a minute. We have a toilet block over here and a toilet block over here. Just trying to keep things uniform. What I wanted to do with this whole courtyard section here was basically to create sort of an eating gathering area over here. And over here I wanted to have some exhibits, which I have. And I'm expanding that at the moment to some more exhibits over here. I put staff buildings down the back here behind the toilets, trying to keep them away from the people. Got another section here that I can put more staff buildings if need be. But it's going to depend on how this grows. That might all have to go down to another area. Got a water pump here, cleaning our water. And this section here is fairly new, and I'm still working on that. Get some teething issues with it that I'm trying to work out. But as I said, my main goal was this sort of figure 8 section here and creating this big path across here in this little bit here. So we've got all our people walking around. They're supposed to be viewing from the side here with the glass panels, as you can see there. If we zoom in a bit. People here with information boards, lots of donation boxes. They can look, you know, there's a bit of water there for the animals. They can run around, trees. I built their hard shelters just by digging into the rock and building it up and just creating it out of natural ground instead of fake sort of things there. Plenty of trees and things. And based on the shape that I did, where I sort of had the paths go off the side here and off the side here, and a ramp going up over a bridge, which I wanted them to have a viewing point on to look either side here. I could then put some staff facilities in here. Probably a little bit small in hindsight, and that's why I've put trees all around here to hide it off, because I think they were sort of leaching out onto the ground, the negative impact. Especially if I add more in here. But I have contained it with the trees, which is good. Probably could have done it a better way than that, to be honest, but you learn these things as you go. That's the point. Over here, obviously, pretty much identical to the other side. Viewing points. I haven't put any education up here because these were new. I added a couple of animals in here. Some American bison and some how do you say that? Gems Bock, whatever it is. So this one here is a work in progress as well. I'm still trying to gather the best for these because they don't have the greatest in the way of sharing. This one doesn't like sand, and this one wants a lot of sand. So it's a bit unfortunate that this may change over time, but at the moment that's what I have in here. As I said, I wanted some exhibits over here, and the reason for that is because I have found that a lot of people love them. They're very low maintenance. We have a little information thing next to each one of them telling us what's in there, and they do breed a lot as well, so you can sell them and make a lot of money. And obviously the donation boxes work pretty well as well. We get a fair bit of money in those, but again, they're low maintenance. At the moment, they're just the bland boxes, so obviously I would like to build something a lot more fancier around them and do something, but I just haven't decided what to do there. So at the moment in here, we have... Oh, I'm stuck in people. We have some Lehman's poison frogs, Gila monster, a golden poison frog, a giant desert hairy scorpion, green iguana, and in this one we have the lesser Attilian iguana. I always buy a male and female for all of these, and then they start breeding. I find that very helpful. Some of these are very particular. They only want 2 adults, so every time they breed, I've got to go and get rid of one and sell it, but that's fine. Some of these frogs breed like mad, and I'm constantly selling. Again, that's fine if you want the cash. It does cause a little bit of extra work, but other than that, it's all good. As you'll notice, I've stayed away from spiders and snakes because I have a real phobia of them and I don't even like looking at them. As the zoo gets bigger, I probably will have to add some, especially since I have just placed these boxes down at the moment. Over here, I was trying to build a section where you walk down and you can look through the water. For some reason, my first attempt at it, even though people were coming down here and having a look, the habitat kept registering that they'd had no guests. So I sort of dismantled it. I've redone it. I'm hoping that now it might work. What my plan is on this side here, it's in a box at the moment, one of them is. This side here, we've got some more saltwater crocs, and what I was thinking of doing was on this side here, was doing a similar setup, but on the other side, obviously, and potentially putting in some hippos or something like that. So I just wanted to create sort of a double-sided area here that people could walk down and have a look. Not as fancy as some other people's where they've done literally underground ones, but you know, I don't know how to do that yet. I haven't tried it, so I wanted to keep things simple and do some experimentation on my part, and this was a little bit of experimentation. This fence here, I might lower it because it is quite high compared to the water. It is probably not that necessary, but I wanted to get it working first. That was my first goal. And I'm stuck in there at the moment. Let's get out. And you'll see all the parts that I had before I dumped over here to dismantle this, so they will have to go back as well. Donation bins and education stuff. I've got plasma screens just laying on the ground here, which is always lovely to do. So that's where we're at the moment with this, and I've got a couple of ideas, but I need to get this croc thing working. So I'm going to have a play with that, and we'll see what we can get out of that. And I'll speed up sections that get a little bit boring, but we'll give it all a shot and see what happens. I was adjusting this fence here because what I wanted to do, I want to create a viewing area up here, but I think what I'll do at the moment is I won't do that yet because I want to prove that this actually works. But I'm going to edit this barrier first, this glass. Oh, come on. What's it done? Yeah, sometimes the viewing in this gets a little bit janky. I've selected too much. Let's start that again. Okay, I want to select the glass. And I want to lower it. I'm not sure how far. I don't want to get too low. Obviously, we don't want any crocs jumping out of the water. But we don't need a ridiculous height either. Okay, so I think down here that's a nice level. Just going to check what I do want to do. I'm just going to check these sides here because I want to make sure that they're pretty safe as well. 2 meters. I'm hoping that's okay for crocs. Now, see, we've got an issue here because of this gate or door. I think we want to be higher than the door. That would probably be a smart thing to do. So we'll get it at the same level. So it's level there. And I'm going to raise this. Alright, so I'm thinking, because this all seems a little bit low. I'm going to raise this all up to that, say 2.63. Okay, and we'll look at that corner in a minute. I've got to readjust this because I didn't want that one to actually go up. Okay, that's nice. Because I've edited this, it's done a little sort of funky thing there with the wall. But you know what, to be honest, I actually like it in a weird way. I don't know why. And I've just created this. What I was going to do was create this as a viewing area from the path as well. So they could see the crocs in here. I've sort of kept this like this because I'm thinking of having another habitat here for something a bit smaller. I just didn't want the crocs to have such a massive area when really they just want the water. Okay, let's check this fence here. Why doesn't it want to raise that? There we go. I'll take that up a bit. And ooh, I'm going to take this up a little bit as well. Just with the people walking along here. Alright. The question is, does it actually work? Let's play it and have a look. We need to get this croc out. We don't want him in a box. Okay. It says there's crowding issues are present. Why is that? These individual plants. Okay. We need to move these for a start. I might put them in the water. Not happy with the space, yet this one is. It's saying there's no water? What's that? I am really confused. Did it not work out that this barrier moved? Or does it think he's in the wrong place? Says he has no water. Alright. I think something's gone wrong here. I'm going to move him. Going to put him over here. Going to have to keep an eye on that because maybe it doesn't realise this is part of the feature now. Now that he's over here, we'll see if he improves. Okay. We have guests visiting now. Why they're all standing up there, I don't know. That's annoying. I wanted them down here. I want you to come down here, you silly people. Let's have a look at you up close, eh? What are you doing? Oh. You turn away. Bit shy? Bit annoyed? Who knows? He's not happy with the space. Something is not working with this and it's really annoying me. This one is perfectly happy. It has plenty of water. Okay, not enough rock. That's a start. Let's give him some more rock. I'm going to zoom out a bit here. Give him a bit of rough rock here. There's too much long grass. I don't like long grass at all. I don't want any long grass. Right, get rid of all the long grass. Put some soil in instead. Okay. I think they could do with some more rock. Right, this one's really happy. Ah, protesters. Why have we got a protester? Researched in barriers is done. That's nice. And we have researched some more croc stuff and American bison. What is wrong with... Alright, I'm going to pause it. These protesters are here because of this croc that's not happy. He's not happy because he doesn't believe there's any water. What is this? I don't get it. Is this a bug or what is going on? Can I drop him in the water? Another research on American bison. I can't move him into the water. I don't know what's going on. This is not good. Alright. I'm going to save and exit to the menu.
Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, we'll come back in and we'll see if anything changes with this guy. Or if he still has a problem. Okay, he's not happy with the land area either. This one is. This guy's not. And he still says there's no water. Alright, I'm going to pause it. because I don't know. Is it that he can't get to it? Is it... Let's see if we can play with the terrain. Maybe he can't get to it. Why isn't that sinking? Do I have to remove the water? Alright, I removed the water. Let us now play with this terrain. They're whinging about land. Well, he was whinging about land. Now, I better move these plants. Well, they are going to be suddenly underground. Alright, let's get back to our terrain. I'm sort of going to expand the land a little bit because he was complaining about the land, but I still don't know if there's a bug in this design of mine. I've built it in a way that's not very good. I just don't understand why he couldn't recognize there was water right in front of him. Unless it was the slope and he couldn't get in it. That is all I can really think. I'm worried about taking away too much of the water area, but we can always adjust it. It just costs us money. Okay, let's smooth some of this out now. See what we can get. Let's get rid of that. That's annoying. Alright, let's... Whoop. Too many escapes there. Oh. That was stupid. I was going to say, let's see what changes there, but I haven't put the water in. Before I do that, let's put... I'm going to put rock on the bottom. Maybe a bit there. Just get rid of this long grass. They don't want long grass anyway. Bit of smooth rock. I don't know what's easier for them to climb in and out. Is it rock or is it soil? Put a bit of soil up top here. Get rid of that long grass. Alright. Let's now put our water in. Let me go as high as I can. Oh, it's so low. I found that you can't go very high if there's something blocking it. And sometimes it can be the animals. Let me see. So if I move the animal... Oh, hang on. I'm going to box the animal. Here? Here? No, I can't do that. What's it doing? Oh, you just click on box. I don't know. Okay, we probably want to move it over here. And move that one also over here. Now let's pause. Let's go back to our water. Yeah, see, now it can go higher. That's better. So if you ever come across that and you think, why can't I get my water in up to a level? It's usually because there's an obstruction. Either a food thing's in the way, or in this case, the croc was in the way. Go figure. I'm going to move some of these because they're really silly placed. I'm going to put... Oh, there. Yes, that'll be fine. Well, just move some of these. Where can I move it? It's annoying you can't put that near a fence. Alright, I'm going to put that over here as well. It just seems more spacious that way. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Okay. This one is loving it. Hey, he's happy now. Okay, so it was either my layout of the land there or something, like it couldn't get in the water, it was too steep. And it is pouring rain and protesters. Go away! Go away! They're happy now. Leave us alone. Let's zoom in. Oh, look at him swimming. Oh, yeah. That is lovely. What's the cinematography? Or cinematic? Yeah, that one's better. Let's get out of that and let's dive. Let's go down in the water. Ready? Let's see if we can get on there. Let's have a look at him from underneath. Oh, he's tilt. There he is. The other one is right there. Oh. Sometimes when I'm playing with the camera, I lose control. Alright, so my crocs are finally happy. I am going to pause now, because what I want to do is a couple of things. First off, I need to get these stupid plasmas off the ground. Everybody seems to be congregating here, which is really bugging me. I am contemplating whether to block... I'm thinking, because I don't want people standing on the bridge here. So I'm going to block that. I'm going to get rid of the window. So they're going to have to walk down here. So do I do the same here? And if I do, I'm going to move that first. Oh, why is it red? No. Alright, I can't move that. That is really annoying. I mean, I could add another thing in here. No, it won't let me do that. Okay, it won't let me do it because it doesn't want anything changed, but I'm happy with that. Now what I need to do is get this stuff back down here. Yeah. Okay, we need to turn you... And I want to put you here.
Okay, that's good. We'll grab the other one. We'll move that. And... actually, I might put that in the middle, because what I'll do is I'll just have one up there, and I'll put another one over here, because what I plan on doing is making this a viewing spot. Just for people that don't want to walk down there. That's the wrong way. Can't see what I'm doing. Turn it a little. Alright, we're gonna put that there. Yeah. We're gonna grab a board. Don't want to be in that mode. Okay, we're gonna plonk that there. Grab this one. Again, stop going in that mode. It's annoying. That's, hang on. I'm gonna move this first, because otherwise it was gonna stuff it up anyway. Okay, that looks fine. We're going to move you, and we're going to put you there. Now, what else do we have? We have 2 speakers. We at least... now, I could put them both down here. Because if I put it up here, we're going to have a problem with interference with everything else. There's so much stuff going on here. No, we'll put it here. I'll just place it in a way that's like there. I'll adjust the look of that in a minute. So I'm going to move this one. I'm going to place this one down here. I'm going to put it... what is that doing? Is that putting it in the TV? I don't want it in the TV. I'm going to put it underneath. Alright, let's get in there and have a look. It's sunk in. That's fine. Ah, I'm not talking to you, mate. Go away. Let's have a look. Okay, so we could increase that. I'll go to 9, because I've got to remember that my plan is to have hippos over the other side. So we may have to reduce this anyway. Okay, that's good. Now this one... I think the coverage of that is fine. Let's just see what it looks like. Is it sunk in the ground a little bit? Yeah. That's alright. I'm happy with that. It is displaying crocs, Okay, what I'm going to do is edit this barrier, and we're going to select these 2. And I'm going to put windows in them. So people can look here. As well. So they can see the crocs from the ground. To a point. There's still some spots for the crocs to go. And we need some donation stuff. So I'm going to move one right there. I'm going to move one. Oh, it doesn't want to put it where I want it. Alright. Is that going to work? Or... I'll put it there. We'll see. I'm going to duplicate now because I want to go down here. And I want one right there. Shoot, I clicked the wrong button. We want one. Oh, where? What is that doing? It's not going in the brick, is it? Because that would be so silly. I want one near the thing, but why does it... Flatten terrain, position, snap. Can I move it more if I don't? No, it still locks. Why does it do that? I'll place it there. And I'll put another one. Just gonna put that stuff back on there. Put another one right here. Alright. I'm happy with the croc area now. I think that looks good. I don't know if they need more plants or that. I mean, they're happy without the plants, but decorating at the moment is not really my strong point. Or not. Strong point? Well, yeah, I guess it's not my strong point. It's also not my focus. One thing I did want to do, which I did see a tip for, was that somebody liked to put donation boxes at the front door. Just for any last people to give us every last cent they have. It doesn't... Oh, that's driving me nuts. Alright. Actually, that's probably a better place for it anyway. Oh, what the... Get out of there. I'll get that one on the other side as well. Alright, nice. I am happy with that. I'm just going to do a quick save. I'm an obsessive saver. Okay. I think we need more bins. So I'm going to put some more bins around. It's really annoying that these people are such pigs, but hey. We can't expect people to put their rubbish in these bins that are all here. Why not just throw it on the ground? You know, you can't expect people to use bins. Come on. Do I need more bins? Maybe a couple over here. I think we're pretty fine there.
Alright, well hopefully that was enjoyable. Please remember, if you like what you see here, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Go and check out some of my other videos here that are linked on the side. And I thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.